Nithyananda, welcome to the Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasa at the Brahma Muhurta hour. With the divine grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Parameshwar, we enter into the Nithyananda Yoga by chanting the Sadguru Vandanam. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and invoke the divine presence of Swamiji. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Nandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Next, we'll chant the Shivamula mantra. Internally chant the Shivamula mantra as we chant it for you aloud. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. 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 We'll now perform Tattvachamanam. With your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, please take an udharani of water and sip it from your right palm as we chant the following mantras. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Rinse your right hand, and with the base of your right hand thumb, wipe your lips from right to left. Om Amridyaya Namaha. Rinse your right hand again. With the index, middle, and ring finger of the right hand, touch above your upper lip, below your lower lip. Right, rinse your right hand again. With the index finger and thumb joined together of the right hand, touch your right nostril, left nostril. Right eye, right ear, and left ear. Rinse your hand once more. With the little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel, right chest, left chest, and with all the tips of your fingers, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the center of your chest. Rinse your hand one last time. Now we will chant Sankalpa mantra. Clasp your right hand in your left hand and keep both your hands on your right thigh. Take a resolution to manifest the ultimate Paramashiva from the Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasa today. Visualize the body that you want to manifest, the powers you want to manifest, the discipline, and the productivity that you want to manifest today. Clasp your right hand in your left hand. Keep both your hands on your right thigh. नमोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते आद्य ब्राह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतपराकल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ वृश्चिकमासे कृष्णपक्षे एकादश्यां शुभतिथौ सोमवासरयुक्तायां स्वाति नक्षत्र अतिगंधयोग फलपकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायां अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत श्यामलापीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड़ वेद प्रभक्तृ श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान चित्रचामर श्री सिंहकाहलादि समस्त बिरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु शबनशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारण ज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हारद्वदोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्तृ सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगी ईश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्यो कैलास परम्परागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमंगल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ गत्र साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनुक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्याद्यनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सचिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरु कृपाकटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फलपुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुर्दोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थम भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्णारोग्ययुक्त रात्रिकयोगशरीरसिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम अपोपस्पृश्य rinse your right hand and place your Panchapatra Mudrani safely aside.
Yes. Nithyananda, and welcome to Arya. So now that we have completed the ritualistic process, the ritual part of the yoga, let's get into the yoga itself. We're going to be starting with a warm up. So let's all stand up. We're going to be taking the warm up a bit fast. Let's start with the neck rotation. Let's go just 10 rotations on each side. Let's start. 2, go as wide as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and let's go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, relax. Now let's move to our hands. We're going to be rotating our arms. Let's start with just 10 rotations. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now rotate from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now let's move to our hips. Bring your hands to your hips and you can start rotating them nice and wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's move to our knees. Bring your hands onto your knees. Keep your feet a bit close. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, relax. Now let's move to our ankles. Stretch out one foot and let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch directions on the same foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just before we finish this, let's try something that's going to wake our brain up as well. So this is something that we started practicing the other day. So you're going to rotate your leg in a circle like this, okay? And at the same time, your hands are going to rotate in the opposite direction. Keep awareness to see that if you're able to do this, if you're rotating your hands in the same direction. So an easy way to just look at this, okay, an easy way to look at this is your hands and legs are in the starting point, and as your leg goes in one direction, you're bringing your hand in the opposite direction, and then you're kind of going like in a diamond. So when the foot is on the top and the bottom, it would be together. So now my hands and legs are in the same point of the star or the diamond that I'm making. Now when I come here, they're on the opposite side. So try just to see if you're able to do this and then increase the speed. You can try on both legs as well. Okay, that's good. And next, we'll be moving to something that many of us have not been doing over the last few days. I hope all of you have been stretching because we have been last over the last few days. Slowly, we have started increasing the intensity of the yoga, increasing the intensity of the asanas that we're doing. So let's just take a moment to stretch out a little bit before we enter into today's session. So let's start with our arms. So first thing, let's interlace our fingers inside out and raise your hands all the way up. Take nice deep breath. Fill your entire lungs. Open your legs a little wide to keep your balance. Keep your legs a little wide. And now you're going to just slightly tilt your body onto one side. Feel the nice stretch happening all through your side of the body. Pull your hands up. See, it's not just you're going to keep your hands loose and go down. No. You're pulling your hands up. So your hands are focused on going upward. Your shoulders are as high as you can get it. And from this point, you're going to slowly tilt onto one side and stretch. You can even relax your hand on top of your head. Pull yourself down. Going to feel the stretch all the way from the hips. And I'm feeling it all the way at the elbow, to the elbow itself, the whole upper arm. And now let's switch directions. Let's switch sides. Pull your arm, lower your body. Just breathe in this position. Just a few more moments and relax. Okay, bring your hands down. Just shake out your shoulders. Okay, now next, you're going to be stretching the hands out. So bring your hands, so one hand is going to come as close as you can to your chest. And you don't want to keep your hand down. You want to raise your arm up and try to bring your hand underneath your neck, above the chest. Okay, so you're pulling it from near the elbow all the way under the chest. Sorry, under the neck. So I'm not keeping my hand here, but my hands are up here and I'm pulling them all the way under my neck. So that's going to stretch out the shoulders and the back of the hands are called the tricep muscles. Bring it as much as you can. Stay here for a moment and relax. Let's switch hands. Let's stay here for a few moments. Pull your arms as close as you can. Feel the point that's sore and getting stretched. Stay here for another moment and relax. Now we're going to bring one arm behind us and you're going to pull the elbow down. Okay, keep your hands as close to you as you can. Your hand should be touching your ears. And now from here, push your elbow down behind you. Let's take a moment over here. So going to stretch once again the back of the arm. Pull your arm as down as you can. And relax. Let's switch sides. Now take your opposite arm Bring it as close as you can to your ears. And now pull the arm down. Just stay over here for a few moments. And relax. Okay. Next, we are going to be stretching the stomach. So for the stomach, what we are going to be doing is let's come down to a lying position on the stomach, and we're going to be getting into Bhujangasana. So come down, bring your hands by your side, and you're going to push your stomach up, push your chest up all the way, and try to walk yourself as forward as you can. Bring your upper body as close to your arms as possible. Many of you are really far away from your hands. You're like this. There's so much of gap between your arms and your hips. So use your feet to push yourself forward. Come closer as much as you can. Lock your elbows. Everyone, lock your elbows. When you lock your elbows, you'll be able to push yourself up into a straight position. Straighten your elbows completely. And now tilt your neck back, and then you can start feeling the stretch start happening in the stomach region. Let's just stay here for a few moments. Tilt your neck as much as you can. And relax. Come back down. And let's come on to our hands and legs. Now we're going to just do one more stretch over here. So you're going to lift the back as high as you can. Take a moment to stay here as much as you can and push the shoulders down towards the ear. Push your back up, stretching the lower back. Let's stay here for a few more moments. Push yourself. Push yourself as high as you can. And now relax. And tilt the opposite way. Push the stomach down. Lift the neck up. Lower yourself as much as you can. And okay. So that's good. Now let's stand up. And now we need to go to our legs. So let's take one foot in our arm, in our hands. And now you're going to pull this foot's knee to the opposite knee. So both knees are going to be together. Both your knees are together. And now, instead of taking your foot behind you, you want to take your foot to the side and start pulling it. So slightly outside of your hip, your foot is slightly outside of your hip. You're giving it a nice pull and bringing it as close to your hips as possible. And relax. Let's go to the opposite side. Once again, hold your foot, pull your foot as close to you as possible. This is stretching the front of the thighs. And relax. Okay. So next, there's this last one point that we need to stretch, which is our calves. So the calves are something that we also worked on, and what you can do for that is you're going to keep one foot in front of you with the toes pointed up, and you're just going to stretch forward and down as much as you can. This is going to straight stretch the calves. If you feel that you're not having any effect, then you can take your foot a bit more further away from you. Bend as low as you can. You can even pull your feet backward using your hands. And let's switch sides. Pull your leg as close to you as possible. Lean towards your foot as much as you can. And relax. Okay. So now we're going to be entering into the skeleton dance for a few moments, just to get the blood flowing in our body. So now let's visualize ourselves as a skeleton. Every part of our body has now become a skeleton. Unclutch from all the thoughts you're you're experiencing right now. Just bring this visualization into your inner space. And holding this visualization, start moving your body. Start moving the fingers, toes, wrists, your knees, your hips. Start making it more dynamic. Let's go. Start building the intensity slowly, step by step. Lift your hands up above you. You don't have a particular pattern in the way you're moving your body. It's going to be random, chaotic, and intense at the same time. Keep building the intensity. Start moving your body faster. Let's take it a bit more faster. Let's take it a bit more faster. Come on, faster, everyone. Let's take it faster. Try to keep your feet as much off the ground as possible. Constantly moving your hands and legs. Let's make it faster. Just a few more moments. Let's take it a bit more faster. Keep breathing through your nose. Don't get distracted. Keep the intensity. Let's go a bit more faster. Come on, faster. Now, as fast as you can. Let's go for just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a moment to bring yourself, stabilize yourself. If you need to walk in your mat for a moment, that's fine. Or if you want to just stand, that's fine. Breathe through the nose as deeply as you can. See your heart rate slowly settling down. Slowly take longer and longer breaths. Allow your breath to settle down, to relax. And yes, okay. So now let's all open our eyes and we're going to be entering into a few asanas that's going to be focusing on our upper body. We're going to be working on some strengthening for the upper body and then we'll be entering into the asanas. So these are a few of the asanas from the Dvitiya Vinyasa, from the Sakala Vinyasa Krama only. So we're just doing them as a warm up and also as a way to strengthen our body and prepare ourselves for many of the asanas that's going to be coming after this. So the first asana we're going to be doing is where from a standing position, yesterday we also did an asana like this. It's a variation of the Khadgasana. So where you're standing, you're going to bring your hands down and jump your legs back and you're going to scoop your body down, bringing your upper body up, push your hips backward, jump your legs forward and stand. So in a fast way, it would be like this. So that's the asana that we're going to be doing. So if if this is very intense for you, take it step by step. What you can start doing is you can take it a bit slow. So from a standing position, this is as we have a few seniors also with us. This is only for them. And if you consider yourself as a senior, please do this as well. But anyways, so an easier notch for this um, dynamic asana that we're doing, what you can do is come down, lean forward and down, and then you can bring your legs back, bring your legs forward, and stand back up. That's all. Simple. So from a standing position, you can bend down, bring your legs back and back, and then walk your legs forward and stand up. So just two variations so that all of us can be doing the same thing. So let's enter into this. The count of 3, 2, 1. Today we're going to be hitting 15. Let's start. 1, 2. Exhale when you come up. 3. Let's go together. 4, 5, 6. Let's increase the speed. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's increase the speed. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay. Catch a breath. Take a moment to catch your breath. Allow your breath to settle down. And I'm now going to be moving into the next. So next is a variation of this. So the next one is going to be like this. So from Gajasana position, your hips are slightly up. So from here, you're going to scoop your body down and bring yourself back up. The chest is up and the hips are a bit down. From here, not just lifting your hips up, but you're going to go in like a reverse push up back to the position. So like this. Okay. So an easier variation of this is just hold here. That's all. Just hold here and stay there as long as you can. What you can do is also, if you have a cushion or a couch, a sofa, a bed, something that's strong, what you can do is, if this is um, your sturdy object like your cushion or couch, so you can do the same movement. Like if this is the object, you're going to do the same movement here. You can do the same movement like this, and it will be much easier because you're not putting your full body weight down. It's only going to be half of your body weight. So you can try that. What you can also do is like how Raja Maharaj is showing, you can do it towards the wall also. So this is also another variation. If you don't have an object, sturdy object next to you, you can use the wall, making it much easier for you. At the same time, you'll be preparing and just keeping your muscles active at the same time. Okay, let's all begin. Let's come down onto our hands and legs. Keep your hips raised up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going for 15, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay. Stand up. Take a moment to catch your breath. You need to rotate your wrists. Take a moment to catch your breath. Relax your breath, relax your breathing as much as you can. Okay. So now as we take another few moments to relax, I'll be showing the next one. So next one is going to be where you want to have one foot forward and all your hands forward. So from this position, bend down, touch the forehead to the ground, and you're going to switch your legs. So like this. Once again, an easier variation that you can follow along is you can come to the same position but keep your knees down. So keeping your knees down, bend your elbow as much as you can, and then you can switch your legs. If the count gets too fast, you can take it at your own pace and try to at least do 5. Okay? So simple, nothing too difficult, but at the same time, it keep your muscles engaged. Okay, let's get into the positions. Let's come down, 1 foot forward, your legs back. Ready, 3, 2, 1, start. 1, switch. 1, switch. 2, switch. 2, switch. 3, switch. 3, switch. 4, switch. 4, switch. 5, switch. 5, switch. 6, switch. 6, switch. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Come on, 2 more. 11, 11, 12, 12. Just 1 more. 13, 13. Okay, relax. That's good. Take a moment to catch your breath. You can shake your hands out. Try to relax your breath, taking longer and deeper breaths than short and shallow ones. Your whole body can breathe. Okay. So now as we are relaxing, let me just show the next one that we're going to be doing. It's called Matsyasana, and it's a variation. It is what normally nowadays we call as push-ups. We're going to be doing 2 rounds of that in 2 different variations to bring the focus onto 2 different muscles, bring the importance when we do to 2 different muscles. Okay. So the first one now that we're going to be doing is you're going to be keeping your hands at shoulder level. Regular push-up, keep your hands at shoulder level. Tuck your hands backwards. Go as low as you can and come back up. The second variation we're going to be doing after a short break, once we're done 15 of the previous ones, then we're going to take our hands nice and wide. So almost double the distance. And now we're going to do the same. Okay, let's start with the first one. Let's all come into position. Let's bring our hands to shoulder level. Keep your hands wide. Shoulder level, Maharaj. Yes. Okay, let's get into position. And before we can start, an easier variation that you can do is keeping your knees on the ground. Keep your knees on the ground and bend your elbows. Touch your forehead to the ground or go as low as you can and come back up. So don't just lower your upper body. That won't work. You need to lower the entire upper body at the same time, including the hips. Your hips also needs to move with you. So go as low as you can. Even if you're doing this much, that's fine. And the same thing, you can do it to the wall. You can bring your hands onto the wall and push your hands against yourself against the wall as well. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring yourself up. Come to a seated position. Take a moment to catch your breath. Okay, catch your breath. Take a deep breath. You can shake your hands out if you want. Relax your wrists if you need. Okay, let's now move to the next one, where we're going to keep our hands nice and wide. So go as wide as you can. Don't go too wide, but at least double the distance from your shoulder. So if your shoulder level is here, you want to go at least 2 hands distance away. So like that. So keep your hands a bit wide, and you're going to focus on lowering your entire body down, and this is going to target the chest. So the torso, the chest is what this is going to mainly focus on. Tomorrow you're going to have a really good feeling sensation of your whole chest. Okay, let's get into the position. And before we enter, the easier variation is, once again, keep your knees down, and you can once again do the same, bending yourself, going as low as you can, and bringing yourself back up. Okay, so let's get into this. Stretch your legs back, keep your hands on the ground. Ready? Let's get into position 3, 2, 1. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. 2 more. 2, 1. Come on. 1 more. 1. Relax. Bring your knees down. Take a moment to catch your breath. Really good. All of us have done really well. Everyone participated. That's good. Even trying your best is more than enough, because when today you start trying, every time you try, you're building the strength to be able to do more next time. Let's take a few minutes to relax, catch our breath. And we just have one more exercise, which is that one more asana, which is the Dehal Yulanghanasana. So basically, your hands are locked. In this position, you're going to jump your feet in between of your hands and jump back out. So this is a really dynamic asana. It's going to take your breathing really fast, your heartbeat really fast. So at the same time, the breathing pattern is important during this asana. So when you bring your legs forward, you want to completely exhale. At this point, you should not be inhaling. So you exhale over here and inhale when you kick your legs back. Because at this point, you're compressing your entire upper body and your lungs can't expand as much. So the amount of oxygen you're taking in, the amount of air you're taking in is also less. So then you should exhale only over here because you're squeezing yourself. And then inhale as you kick your leg back. Okay, let's get into position. And an easier variation that we can do is you can continue to do the previous asana itself that we did, where you're keeping your hands at shoulder level and you're going to be lowering your upper body down as much as you can and bringing yourself back up. Try to touch your nose to the ground. Okay, so no jumping. You don't need to jump. You can just do this, which is more than enough to strengthen your body. Okay, let's get into positions. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's stand up. Take a moment to catch your breath. Slowly shorten your breath. Sorry. Relax and slow down the breath and make it as deep and intense as possible. Feel your heart rate slowly settling down. That was really good, and it's a much better progress for everyone. Everyone's able to do all of the asanas much more than how we started a week back. So it's really great, and a good round of applause to all of you for pushing through this, keeping the intensity and building your body. That's good. So we're going to be entering into the asanas. We're starting at asana number 200 today, and we're starting with Dhruvasana. So Dhruvasana is where you're going to be coming onto one foot, so balancing yourself onto one leg. You're going to be raising one foot and holding the big toe of that leg. Okay, holding the big toe. You're going to stretch that foot out as much as you can. Keep the opposite hand on your waist. Stretch the leg and you're going to rotate yourself. So this is Dhruvasana. But let's take things step by step. Okay. So the first step is bringing the flexibility, and let's focus on stretching that our body is right now nice and warm. We're going to be focusing on flexibility. So if you have a partner or some sort of furniture, for example, if this is your furniture, you're going to raise your leg onto that furniture and hold it there. And then try leaning forward touching your toes, or if you have a chance, like you have a higher table, you have a higher chair, then you're going to try lifting your leg up there. And like this, you're going to be increasing the height. If you have a partner, it's always better. Your partner can bend down. You can bend down, Maharaj. Bend down. Bend onto your knees. Onto your knees. You can bend onto your knees. Okay. You can bend onto your knees. And now your partner can put his leg on the shoulder of the partner. And now your partner can slowly lift up and assist you bringing your leg higher and higher. So at the point you feel like no, you can't go anymore, then your partner is there to hold you and balance. So if you need some more support, you can hold your partner and you can then switch partners. Okay? Yes, when you come down also, come down as slowly as you can so the muscles don't get shocked. And yes. So let's all give it a try now. Let's all focus on this. You can all partner up even here also. Yes, so we can do two people also, no problem. Hmm. So let's focus, take a few minutes over here, lifting our legs higher. Yes. So you want to bring your leg this high at least. So Maharaj is doing really well. You want to bring your leg at least this high. And now Maharaj, you can hold your toe. Can you hold your toe? Yes. Okay, that is good. And now, okay, balance, balance. Ah, that's good. That's good. Now you can hold over here. Once you get stable with this, you can rotate yourself. Okay, that's great, Maharaj. Let's spend a few more moments over here stretching. Rotate. Jump. Yes. Jump. 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 That's good. So once you have pushed your legs to your max, then you can try to also rotate yourself and do the dynamic part of the asana. You also want to do on the opposite side. Don't do just one side. You can do on both sides. And when you're rotating, so whichever, for example, now I'm holding my left foot. So when you're holding your left foot, at that time you should go only clockwise, or how I would say, go inward as if you're bringing your legs towards you. Same way with your right foot, you always want to turn anti-clockwise and bring your leg inside. But you're not bringing your leg inside, you're rotating. Wow, we have a split over here. Amazing. Yes. So pushing yourself to your limit is the most important thing, important key to breakthroughs with your body. The more you're able to push yourself, the more you would see breakthroughs in your body. Okay, now let's all do the asana on the opposite side as the Tantradharak chants the Shastra Pramana. Let's all do the asana on both sides. We'll start with the right side. Let's all hold on to our right toe. Hold on to your right toe. Raise your right leg as high as you can. Keep the foot as straight as you can. And now rotate yourself.
एकेन हस्तेन दण्डरूपस्य एकस्य पादस्याग्रं धृत्वा इतरपाददलं भूमौ निधाय त्वरया भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं ध्रुवासनं भवति.
Okay, let's do on the opposite side. Now hold on to your left toe. Stretch your left toe out. And let's rotate ourselves as the Shastra Pramana is chanted once again.
एकेन हस्तेन दण्डरूपस्य एकस्य पादस्याग्रं धृत्वा इतरपाददलं भूमौ निधाय त्वरया भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं ध्रुवासनं भवति.
Okay, relax. That's good. And now we move into the next asana, which is Trivikramasana. So in Trivikramasana, what we're going to be doing is first I'll show the asana to my best and then all of us can try to perform. So you want to bring your leg behind your head. That's the first step. And from here, you're going to be standing up and sitting down. So this is the asana that we're going to be doing. And let's start step by step. It's a bit complicated to look at and also do. So let's get into it step by step and start with first focusing to bring our legs behind the head. So let's start with first take your leg and you're going to pull your leg towards your chest. Let's take a few moments to do this. Start with stretching our legs out before we enter into the asana itself. So pull your leg as close to you as possible. Try to touch your leg to your chest. Not putting the leg behind the head yet. Focus on first bringing the foot to the chest. Once you're able to do that, you can switch legs. Once you've pushed your legs to the maximum, you can push your legs and switch legs. Let's stay here for a moment. And relax. Next, what we're going to be doing is bringing our legs into a butterfly. So let's bring our legs into the butterfly and open up the hips. So bring your legs to the perineum and you're going to push your legs down. Once your legs have been pushed to its maximum, then stretch your hands in front of you, stretch your body forward. Lower the forehead down. Walk your hands as far as you can. First, try to touch the head down. And once you come to this milestone, the next milestone is lowering your chest onto the feet. So your stomach, your chest is going to be on the feet. As low as you can. Push yourself as low as you can. So that's going to open out the hips. Now we can slowly relax from there. The next is you're going to be entering into the pigeon pose. So one foot is forward, bent. The opposite foot, you're going to stretch it back. Bringing the knee straight. The foot is flat on the ground behind you. And try to come on to the opposite. Come on to the opposite hip. Put more pressure on the hip of the leg that's stretched behind you. Let's stay here for a few moments. Continue to raise your chest up. Try to come up into a straight position more than leaning forward, because when you lean forward, you're kind of losing on a lot of stretch that happens. But if that's what you feel is comfortable, you feel that's what is helping you, then you can do that. And at the same time, if you feel that the current position where your legs are is very easy, that's not challenging you, then push your legs a bit more forward, a bit more further away. Now let's switch the side of our feet. Let's exchange legs. If you had your left leg forward, now bring your right leg forward. because we're going to be doing the Trivikramasana on both sides. Push your legs as forward as you can. Another important thing is to breathe deeply. You want to breathe and relax your body. Don't keep your body tense. You're breathing fast. Bring your awareness to where the discomfort, the pain is coming from. As Swamiji has beautifully been giving us a technique, observe the observer, witness the witness, see the seer. Let's also do the same in bringing our awareness. Just a few more moments. We're going to be staying here just for a few more moments. Let's bring the awareness, push ourselves a bit more over here. Just one more minute. Okay, let's relax. So next step that we are going to be doing is now from a seated position. Let's all come to a seated position. So now we are going to be actually attempting to bring our leg behind the neck. Okay. So some of us can do it over here. That's great. You can help the others to do it. And if you're yet to do it, it's your time to focus on bringing your leg behind. So the first step that you want to do is bringing your leg as high as you can. Okay, many of us are like, we keep our leg in this position and it's like so down all the way onto our elbow, and then we're trying to push our head behind the leg. This would never happen because you would need a super long neck if you had this to happen, because your shoulder is over here, you are pushing the leg onto the shoulder and your leg is trying to go behind the head. So on one side you're pushing your leg away and the other side you're pulling the leg. So that is why many of us face the difficulty in doing this asana, because we're not bringing our leg high enough. So when you bring your leg above the shoulder and then when you try to bring your leg behind the head, already one point is solved, already one obstacle is cleared, and bringing your leg behind the shoulder becomes easy. And now once you're here, again you want to focus on pushing your shoulder in front so that your leg stays here. Okay, so let's all give it a try now. I think I'm seeing a few of us already having our legs behind the head. That's great. That's really great. Come on, let's all give it a try. I'm just going to be helping the other Maharajas over here. Okay, so bend your head down and you want to push your leg above your head. Just breathe, take it slowly. Hold it here for a few moments. Whichever position you are in, you want to hold and stay there for a few moments. Don't give up just because of the pain. That's it. Almost there. Okay. Let's try the opposite side as well. Keep your breathing relaxed. Bring awareness to every point. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Amazing. This is also surely one way to be able to do the asana, laying down. Actually, we do have an asana in the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama called Supta Trivikramasana, which is laying down and doing the same. So let us now um, relax for a few moments and listen to the Shastra Pramana in our inner, and as the Tantra Tarak chants in your inner space, visualize Bhagavan Vishnu taking the three steps as Bhagavan Vamana.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति ग्रीवायां पादं संस्थापयेत् स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं त्रिविक्रमासनं भवति.
Yes, relax. Yes, Nithyananda Ramesh here. No issues. Yes. Now we'll be moving into the next asanas. So let's all come to a standing position. Let's all rise up into a standing position. We are going to be entering into Samanaka Karana. So in Samanaka Karana, we're just going to be keeping the feet, the heels together, toes slightly pointed, your knees straight, your hands by your side, and now visualize the entire samana, the breathing is settling down and becoming completely calm, normal, and relaxed. Let's close our eyes over here for a few moments, relaxing ourselves after this intense asana. Let's take a few breaths over here. Okay. Now we enter into the next asana, which is Gorak Anjali Asana. So in Gorak Anjali Asana, what we are going to be doing is, so we are going to come to into a squatting position, and at the same time, you're going to bend and interlace your fingers. So interlace your fingers behind you, and you're going to come to a seated position with your fingers interlaced in front of the navel center. This is Gorak Anjali Asana. Let's all enter into this asana. So from a standing position, you're bringing your hands from outside like a rope around your hips. Your hand will come from the outside. From the outside, interlace your fingers and sit onto your legs. So in this asana, we're visualizing the great sage Goraknatha. We're now entering into the new pranayama, which is Jiva Chala Kumbhaka, where you're going to visualize the prana is traveling all over your body, and the internal japa we're holding is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let's listen to the Shastra Pramana being chanted now.
प्रथम ही उभो होय बहुरी नीचो पुनिहावरे दो कर दो जमगगा मदी नीकी विधि पहुचे.
Okay, relax. Let's remove our hands. And now we enter into Kanchiyasana. So in Kanchiyasana, we are going to be entering in a similar position where instead of your hands interlaced between the legs, it's going to be interlaced at the base of the perineum. So interlace your fingers underneath, right at the base of the spine, um, under the perineum. Interlace your fingers. And in this asana, we're going to be visualizing Swamiji in our inner space. We're continuing to perform the Jiva Chala Kumbhaka. Each inhalation we take, visualize the prana traveling all over the body. And the internal japa we are continuing to hold is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Continue to hold on to the Moola Bandha. Tighten the perineal muscles, and internally we'll chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ऊर्मध्यात् हस्तौ निवेश्य नितम्बं धृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमिम् अवस्तभ्य तिष्ठेत् काञ्चासनं भवति.
Okay, relax. You can remove your hands. Now we'll be moving to the next asana, which is Bhairu Asana. So in Bhairu Asana, now we're going to be bringing our feet closer to us. So if your feet were wide apart, now you're going to bring your feet together, as close together as you can, and now come into a squatting position and interlace your hands underneath you, under your perineum. In this asana, we're going to be visualizing Lord Kala Bhairava in our inner space, gazing at the navel center, continuing to perform the Jivachala Kumbhaka, hold on to the Mula Bandha, and internally chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आसन साधे तो कुंडली आकुल होई शीककी आवती होया तो रहनाड शुद्ध होई.
Okay, relax. And now we'll be moving into the next asana, which is Varahasana. So in Varahasana, we're going to be in the same position, the same squatting position, our feet together. And from this position, you're going to be taking your hands behind your back. Let me turn behind also and show. So from the squatting position, bring your hands behind you with the palms facing downward. This is Varahasana. Let's all enter into the asana. You're not interlacing your fingers behind. It's like a namaskara mudra behind you. If you just bend your elbows backward and keep the palms together. So in this asana, we are visualizing Lord Varaha, the boar avatar of Lord Vishnu. Gaze at the tip of the nose. Continue to perform the Jivachala Kumbhaka and hold the Mula Bandha, tightening the perineal muscles and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
भगतली की माहिली कोरु मिलय फना फने उखड़ बैसे येदी मूल द्वार नीचे राइसे.
Okay, relax. And we'll now move into the next asana. So the next asana is Pripitasana. So in Pripitasana, let's come onto our heels and you're going to hold your big toes with your index and middle fingers. And now you're going to bend your knees into a 90-degree angle, bringing your hips to the same height as your knees. So I hope my hips are the same height as my knees. So this is the asana that we are entering into. So you can do it from a seated position and raise your hips up, or you can do it from a standing position and lower your hips down, whichever is comfortable. So as you're performing this asana, we are visualizing Swamiji in our inner space, continuing to perform the Jiva Chala Kumbhaka. The bandha is the Mula bandha. Tighten your perineal muscles. That's going to help you in keeping the balance. And the internal japa is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. We're not going to be holding too much over here because just yesterday we had a really intense leg day. So let's just hold here as long as the Shastra Pramana is chanted.
अथ उत्थानासनानि प्राश्नित्वया सम्मील्य स्थित्वा वितम्भं जानुप्रदेशे आनीय तिष्ठेत् प्रिव्यासनं भवति.
Relax. Let's all stand up. And now we move into the next asana, which is Bakasana. So in Bakasana, what we are going to be doing is, now first we're going to place our hands on the ground, flat on the ground, and we're going to lean our elbows onto our hands. And from this position, we're going to raise the feet off the ground. So it's like one of the asanas from the Pratama Vinyasa Krama called Kani Pavasana. And if you want to make it a bit easier, then you have another variation, which is where you bring your legs outside of the elbows. So you can bring your legs to the side and bring your legs as high as you can, and then going to lean onto the hands. So this is Bakasana. Let's all give it a try. Yes, that's great. Sandeepaya, you're able to do it. Come on, let's all get into the asana. In the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's raise up. Balance over here. Let me see how many of us are doing it. Okay, good. We have 2 people over here. Oh, one Maharaj has already put his head on the ground, it looks like. Keep your head off the ground, Maharaj. If you're, see, let me share one thing now. Okay, before we continue, let me share one thing. So let me share the technique of how to perform the asana. Okay, see, so now when we do the asana, we are like this. Okay, let me show from the side, that will be better. So we are like this. Okay, and now we are coming up. We're bringing our legs into the position, and we're leaning, and we are here. Here we are like struggling, and somehow we lift our legs off the ground, and we are balancing over here. But the thing is that you need to lean forward and find that center of gravity. When you find that, then you will be able to balance your body easily. Because this asana is not a strength asana mainly, it is you need to have the hand strength, you need to have core strength, but it is also about balancing. It's like Mayurasana. In Mayurasana, you do need strength, but at the same time, you need to find that center of gravity to be able to do the asana. So let me show again. So I'm coming here and I'm leaning forward. I'm finding my center of gravity and then raising my feet up. So at this point, my head is not on the ground, but at the same time, I'm balancing over here. So that point where your leg is touching your elbow, is pushing against your elbow, is the point you need to find to bring that center of gravity. And leaning your body and seeing how far you're able to take it is what you need to play with your body and find out. Okay, let's now give it a try. Okay, let's give it a try now. Let's get up. 3, 2, 1. Let's get onto our hands. Yeah, that's good. If you're able to lift your legs off the ground, try to bring your legs towards the perineum. Lift your legs up. Okay, that's good. All of the Maharajas here have done it. Kailasa Canada also. Arvindaya, Kailasa, Canada. From Kailasa, Canada, Arvindaya. I can't see you. Okay, looks like you went off. And our other Maharajas are also doing it from around the world. That's good. Surya Prabalanaya, இன்னும் இருக்கீங்களா? Are you still there? Okay, yeah, both of them are not there. Anyways, that's good. And now let's listen to the Shastra Pramana of the asana, and then we can move into the next asana. So if you want to come back onto the asana, please do so. If you want to take a relax, then you can do that as well. Let's listen to the Shastra Pramana.
हस्ताभ्याम् अवनि अवस्तम्भ जानुद्वयं नाभो सम्मील्य जङ्घारुणी संस्थाप्य तिष्ठेत् बकासनं भवति.
Okay, relax. Let's now move into the next asana. Amazing. The next asana is Shishtanga Kapali Asana. So what does that mean? Sushtanga Kapali Asana is a headstand and your legs in Padmasana. So this headstand, we are going to be keeping our hands a bit wide. So you can see once how the asana looks and then enter into the asana. Or if you want to start trying, you can. So first we're coming into a headstand, and then you can lock your legs into Padmasana. So I would really not recommend doing Padmasana and then entering into the headstand. If you're a beginner, that's even more difficult, raising your legs up like that. If you're able to perform Padmasana on the ground, you would be able to do it even here as well. Okay, that's great. We have one Maharaj here doing it. We have a few more Maharajas doing it around. Come on, let's all do it. Let's all get into the asana. You can take the support of a wall to do the asana. If you want, you can use the support of the wall. You can use the support of a partner. Come on, let's all get up. Let's come on to the hands and bring your hands to your head. Okay, actually, if you're already up, that's good. But let me also talk about a technique of how to bring the legs up. See, many of us make this mistake. What we do is, Manoj, if you could close it, please. Yes, thank you. So now what happens is, many of us do this. We have our hands, we put our leg, head down, and we're like, okay, now go up. But this doesn't work because there is no balancing mechanism in this position. Your hands are straight to your head, and it's going to be really difficult to balance your body. So that is why at least you need to bring your hand behind you into a 90-degree angle. Your hand has to be in a 90-degree angle. You can say over here also it's in a 90-degree angle, but yes, it is, but it needs to be behind you. Your hands have to be behind you. Even if your hands are a bit closer over here, that's fine. But you need to keep your hands in a 90-degree angle. That's what I have noticed in everyone who's been able to do the asana, at least as a beginner. When they shift their hands into bringing this 90-degree angle, that is when they're able to do the asana. So you bring your hands into a 90-degree angle, then you have your head, which is going to support the entire weight of the body. But at the same time, you have your hands that's also balancing half of the weight, like a tripod, like a stand. So from this position, if you walk your feet close and then slowly just raise the legs up, you will be able to balance here. So even if you come into this position, that's great, because this position is the starting point to be able to lift your legs, do anything you want upside down. But this balance is what you first have to bring. The second is the hips. The second is the hips. So if you notice, what happens is when we do the when we go into a headstand, our hips go like this. We are technically, our body becomes like this. It becomes bent, and we are wobbling over here, and that doesn't allow us to hold the asana. Step number one: push the hip in, squeeze the glutes, and tighten your abdominal muscles. This part has to become stable. This cannot move like this. It has to be stable, it has to be strong. And when you're strong, when you tighten your hips, pushing your hips forward, perform the Mula Bandha and push the stomach in, you would see that this entire upper body becomes strong. This midsection area, your hips, your stomach, your glutes, everything is tight. Then you would see you're able to balance in the headstand, because this is the part that controls the balance. If your body is moving back and forth, your hips are not strong, then you're going to lose your balance. So just by tightening this, the perineum, you're tightening your glutes, you're tightening your abdomen, you'll be able to stay upside down even much better. Okay, so let's all give it a try now once again, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform the asana, and we're going to chant the Shastra Pramana of the asana as well. Okay, let's all get into the asana. The mechanism that's holding your legs in this position is your hips. If your legs are not falling down, that's your hips and abdomen. So hold yourself over here. Yes, let's chant the Shastra Pramana.
Asana goguna kapala achi hoi.
Okay, relax. Let's take a moment to relax here. You can keep your forehead down, relax. We have some pink faces. Let's take a few minutes for them to relax as well. Let the blood flow back into the body. Yes. So now we are entering into the next asana, which is Guptasana. In Guptasana, we are coming into a seated position, sitting on our heels, your hands on your knees. Let's enter into a meditative space as we visualize sitting with Swamiji. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose, continuing to perform the Jiva Chalakumbhaka. Inhale as deeply as you can. Visualize the prana energy traveling all over your body. Each time you breathe in and breathe out, and tighten the perineum in the Mula Bandha. The japa we are holding is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Intensely, let's chant the japa in our inner space as the Tantadarak chants the Shastra Pramana.
जानुर्वोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादौ च गोपयेत् पादोपरि च संस्थाप्य गुणं गुप्तासनं विदुः.
Okay, relax. And now, with this, we are going to be entering into the Shavasana. So let's all lay down on our mats. Relax yourself completely. Let's take a few moments to relax over here. Allow your body to completely settle down. Unclutch from your thoughts, from your body, all the micro distractions, impulses. The body is now dead. Completely relax, unclutch.
उत्थानं सबवद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनं शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Now, slowly come back to your body. Start moving your hands and toes, your feet, and your hands. And now you can bend your knees. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock from side to side. Now, slowly roll up into a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Let's now bring your hands into Namaskar Mudra. Take a moment to offer our gratitude for Swamiji. He has given us this amazing opportunity to do the yoga, most authentic yoga. Take care of our body, build our body, and ultimately be in our life. So offer your gratitude to Swamiji's feet. And with that space of gratitude, let's chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Datsat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padakarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all for joining, and we'll be starting the puja in 25 minutes. All of you can join us for the puja. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om
Before we enter into the Pratyaksha Pada Puja for today, we request all the Pada Puja participants and everybody else who is joining us today to please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a single line. Bring your awareness to your Anandagandha. Visualize Swamiji residing within your Anandagandha. As we enter into the Pratyaksha Pada Puja for today, we request all the Pada Puja participants and everybody else to please declare the following with integrity and authenticity. If you agree to the following, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the truth that cosmic energy exists. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the truth that the supreme point of Hinduism is the Chinmaya Vigraha, embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the truth that the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, which I'm going to be offering now, will reach the cosmic source of energy directly. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the truth of Sohamasmi, that even when I worship, I am Him. We are now going to be entering into the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The first offering is the Sadguru Vandanam, the Guru Parampara Vandanam, and the Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam. Please take a few flowers in your hands and offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमजलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावाधीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मध्यमाम् नित्यानन्दपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्रीनितिलकृतकस्तूरीतिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधार स्फुरितकटिकौपीनवसनः दधानो दुस्तारं शिरसि पनिराजं शशिकलाम् प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अर्णगिरियोगी विजयते Let us now enter into the Achamanam. Please take Uddaniya water in your hands, and for each mantra, take a sip of Uddaniya water. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. The next is the Shuklam Vardharam. Please take a few flowers and some akshata in your right hand and hold your hand in a fist. Tap the sides of your forehead 5 times along with the mantra. Om Shuklam Vardharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantayet. We will now be performing the pranayama. ओम हम ईशानमोद्धाय नमः ओम हेम तत्पुरुषवक्त्राय नमः ओम हम अघोरथयाय नमः ओम हिम वामदेव गुह्याय नमः ॐ हं सत्योजातमूर्तये नमः। ॐ हां हृदयाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं शिरसे नमः। ॐ हुं शिखाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं कवचाय नमः। ॐ हुं नेत्रेभ्यो नमः। ॐ हस्त्राय नमः। ॐ हं ईशानमूर्धाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं तत्पुरुषवक्त्राय नमः। ॐ हं अघोर्धयाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं वामदेवगुप्त्याय नमः। ॐ हं सत्योजातमूर्तये नमः। ॐ हां हृदयाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं शिरसे नमः। ॐ हुं शिखाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं कवचाय नमः। ॐ हं नेत्रेभ्यो नमः। ॐ हस्त्राय नमः। ॐ हं ईशानमूर्धाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं तत्पुरुषवक्त्राय नमः। ॐ हं अघोर्धयाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं वामदेवगुप्त्याय नमः। ॐ हं सत्योजातमूर्तये नमः। ॐ हां हृदयाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं शिरसे नमः। ॐ हुं शिखाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं कवचाय नमः। ॐ हं नेत्रेभ्यो नमः। ॐ हस्त्राय नमः। We are now going to be entering into the Sankalpa Mantra, which is the conscious resolution. Let us all now sit and declare our conscious resolution, our Satya Sankalpa for the day. To manifest our ultimate reality, to manifest having the ultimate discipline, the ultimate productivity, and bringing ourselves closer and closer and furthering our Guru Bhakti. Allow your individual Sankalpa, your Satya Sankalpa, to become one and merge with the Shiva Sankalpa. From this space, we are now going to be entering into the Sankalpa for today. ॐ ममोपात्तसमस्तद्रिदक्षयद्भार भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवप्रीत्यर्थम् श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्तिसमेत श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवप्रीत्यर्थम् च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते आद्यब्रह्मणः तृतीयपरार्धे श्रीश्वेतवराहकल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने लक्ष्मी वेङ्कटेश्वर ऋतो मार्गशीर्षमासे कृष्णपक्षे एकादश्यां शुभतिथौ सोमवासरयुक्तायां स्वातीनक्षत्र अतिगण्डयोग बालवकरण एवं गुणविशेषणविशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञानविश्रुत सकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवर्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिन्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घ सत्यो निर्वाण दीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्रानजीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धान्त स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु शपनशाक्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भानो वीक्षणा निर्हार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरो श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनुक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र सूरसेन इत्यादि अणवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंदिता चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ हणवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंशत् गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा श्रीमद् जगद्गुरो श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम् पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम् गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम् क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्थ फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम् मम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम् समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थम् भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम् श्री देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवन् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजां करिष्ये श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव पूजां च करिष्ये। ओम अपोपस्पृश्य The next is the Ghantanada. Please take the bell in your hands and hold it in front of you and ring it in front of your heart center along with the mantra. Om Agamartantu Devanam Gamanartantu Rakshasam Ghantanadam Karom Yado Devata Vahana Lanchanam Ghanta Devatabhyo Namaha. The next offering is the Manasa Puja, the internal worship. In the Manasa Puja, we offer our mind, our body, and our consciousness at the feet of the Master. Please take a few flowers in your hands and hold the flowers in the Kurma Mudra. Close your eyes and offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. Om Ritpadmamasanam Datyat Sahasrarakshutam Hritihi Padyam Sharanayo Datyat Manastu Argyam Nivedayet Tenamritena Achamaniyam Snaniyam Dena Chasmritam Akashadattvam Vastram Syat Gandhasyat Gandhatatvakam Chittam Prakalpayet Pushpam धूपं प्राणान् प्रकल्पयेत् तेजस्तत्त्वं च दीपार्थं नैवेद्यं चाच्युताम्बुधिः अनाहतत्वनिर्घण्टा वायुतत्त्वं च चामरं सहस्रारं भवेत् छत्रं शब्दतत्त्वं च गीतकं नृत्यमिन्द्रियकर्माणि चाञ्चल्यं मनसस्तदा सुमेकलां पद्ममालां पुष्पं नानाविधं तथा हमायात्यैर्भावपुष्पैः अक्षयेद्भावगोचरम् अमरं तथा अमोहकं मदम्भं च अद्वेषाक्षोभकौ तथा हमात्सर्यं मलोभं च दशपुष्पं विदुर्बुधाः अहिंसा परमं पुष्पम् पुष्पमिन्द्रियनिग्रहः दया पुष्पं क्षमा पुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं च पञ्चमम् इति पञ्चदशैर्भावपुष्पैः सम्पूजयेद् भगवन्तं श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवम्. The next offering is the Upachar Puja, the offering of the external worship. The first offering is the Asanam, the offering of seat to the Master. Please take the Asanam in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Asanam Om Sarvabhutantarastaya Sarvabhutantaratmane Kalpayamyupaveshartam Asanam Te Namo Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Suvarnasanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Swagatam, the welcoming of the Master. Please take a few flowers in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Swagatam Om Shantatvat Sarvakarkritvat Bhavot Paradikaranat Shivokto Mahatantra Mantra Vidhis Sada Shivaha Tasmai Shivaya Gurave Vitaragalaya Vai अमेयत्वातनन्दोऽयम् अजत्वा च प्रकीर्तितः यस्य दर्शनमिच्छन्ति देवा स्वाभीष्टसिद्धये तस्मै ते परमेशान स्वागतं स्वागतं प्रभो अद्य मे सबलं जन्म जीवनं सबला क्रियाः स्वागतं यत्त्वया तन्मे तपसान् फलमागतम् ॐ ह्रीं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवन् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव स्वागतं सुस्वागतं ते. The next offering is Padyam, the offering of washing the feet of the Master. Please take an uddarni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Padyam Om यद्भक्तिलेश सम्पर्कात् परमानन्द सम्प्लवः तस्मै ते परमेशान पाद्यं शुद्धाय कल्पयेत् ॐ ह्रीं एतत्पाद्यं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः. The next offering is Arghya, the offering of the traditional bouquet. Please take the arghya, which is the traditional bouquet, in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Arghyaha Om Dhurvakshatasamayuktam Bilvapatram Dadaparam Shobhanam Shankhapatrasam Grahanargyam Maheshwara Om Hrim Esho Arghyaha Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swaha. The next offering is Achamaniyam, the offering of water for mouthwash. Please take the Achamaniyam, the anuddarni of water, in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Achamaniyam Om Mandakinyastu Yadvari Sarvapapaharam Shubham Grahanachamaniyantvam Maya Bhaktya Niveditam Om Hrim Idam Achamaniyodakam Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swadha. The next offering is Madhubarka, the offering of the nectarine drink. Please take the Madhubarkam in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Madhubarkaha Om Sarvakalmashanashaya Paripurna Sudhatmakam Kalpayami Prasidame Om Hrim Esha Madhubarkaha Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Swada. The next offering is Gandha Tailam, the offering of scented oil. Please take the Gandha Tailam in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Gandhatailam Om Sneham Grahana Snehena Lokanam Hitakaraka Sarvalokeshu Shuddhaswam Dadami Snehamuttamam Om Hrim Idam Gandhatailam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Varama Shivaya Nivedayami. The next offering is Snaniyam, the offering of the sacred bath. Please take Nuddaniya water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. And please ring the bell as you do so. Snaniyam Om Idam Shushitalam Vari Swacham Shubham Manoharam Snanartam Demaya Bhaktya Kalpitam Vritigrisyatam Om Hrim Idam Snanyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next offering is Vastram, the offering of the sacred cloth. Please take the offering of Vastram in your hands and wave it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Vastram Om Maya Chitrapatachanna Nijaguhyor Tejase Niravarana Vijnaya Vasaste Kalpayam Yaham Om Hrim Idam Vastottariyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next offering is Abharanam, the offering of sacred jewelry. Please take the sacred jewelry in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Abharanam Om Swabhava Sundaran Gaya Nana Shaktyashrayayade Suvarnam Bhushanam Dobhyam Kalpayami Prasidame Om Hrim Idam Suvarnabharanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next offering is Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Please take some sandalwood paste in your hands and smear it on Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Gandhaha Om Shariram Tena Janami Cheshtam Naiva Cha Naiva Cha Maya Niveditan Gandhan Petigrihya Vilipyatam Om Hrim Esha Gandhaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Pushpam, the offering of fragrant flowers. Please take the fragrant flowers made with sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Pushpam Om Turiyavana Sampannam Nana Gunamanoharam Ananda Saurabham Pushpam Grishyatam Idamuttamam Om Hrim Etani Sachandana Pushpani Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Kaushate. The next offering is Bilva Patram, the offering of Bilva leaves. Please take a few Bilva leaves made with sandalwood paste in your hands and slowly offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Bilva Patram Om अमृतोद्भवं श्रीवृक्षं शङ्करस्य सदा प्रियम् बिल्वपत्रं प्रयच्छामि पवित्रं ते सुरेश्वर ॐ ह्रीं एतानि सचन्दन बिल्वपत्राणि सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय वौषटे। The next offering is Tulsi Patram, the offering of Tulsi leaves. Please take the offering of Tulsi leaves in your hands, smear it with sandalwood paste, and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Tulasi Patram Om Namaste Bahurupaya Varadamurtaye Paramatmane Swaha Om Hrim Idam Sajandana Tulasi Patram Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Dhupa, the offering of incense sticks. Please take the lit incense sticks in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's feet along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. धूपः ॐ वनस्पतिरसो दिव्यो गन्धाद्यस्तु मनोहरः आग्रेयः सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम् ॐ ह्रीं एष धूपः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः. The next offering is Deepa, the offering of the lit lamp. Please take the lit lamp in your hands and wave it towards Swamiji's feet along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Deepaha Om Supragasho Mahadipah Sarvatastimirapah Sabhasyabhyantarajyotir Deepoyam Pratigrishyataam ॐ ह्रीं एष दीपः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः. The next offering is Naivedyam, the offering of the sacred food. Please take the offering of Naivedyam in your hands, and please take an Uddarni of water in your hands and wave it around the Naivedyam in the clockwise manner. Offer it at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Naivedyam Om Naivedyam Vividam Deva Shakara Vivinirmitam Maya Niveditam Bhaktya Grahana Parameshwara Om Hrim Idam Sobakarna Naivedyam सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय निवेदयामि. The next offering is Paniyam, the offering of. Please take an Uddani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. Paniyam Om Samastadeva Sarvatriptikaram Param Akhandananda Samburnam Grahana Jalamuttamam Om Hrim Idam Panartodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Punrachamaniyam, the offering of water from mouthwash. Please take an Uddarni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Punarachamaniyam Om Uchishtamapya Suchirva Yasya Smarnamatratah Shuddhimapnodi Tasmai Te Punarachamaniyakam Om Hrim इदं पुनराचमनीयोदकम् सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय स्वाहा. The next offering is Aratrikam, the offering of Aarti to the Master. Please take the lit Aarti in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's feet along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Aratrikam Om Shreem Esha Deepamala Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Sangrahanyesya Yadade Imam Janasagam Samgrananiti Dvadasharatnirashana Bhavade Dvadashamasa Samvatsarah Samvatsaramevavarte Maunje Bhavade Odhairanjaha Odravevavarte Chitra Nakshatram Bhavade Chitram Vayetat Karma कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं यगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि. आरात्रिकं समर्पयामि भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः. The next offering is Pushpanjali. Please take a few flowers in your hands and hold the flowers in the Namaskar Mudra. Offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. पुष्पाञ्जलिः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. अखण्डमण्डलाकारम् व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः. ॐ नित्यानन्दम्.
Now we'll begin with the Paramashiva Puja. Let us begin with the Tattvachanam. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Vidyadattvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Next, we'll be entering into the Sakalikanam, where we invoke the presence of Paramashiva in the various different parts of our body. Now, please bring your palms in front of you, and with your left palm, wipe the front and back of the right palm. With the right hand, wipe the front and back of the left hand. Om Hastraya Namaha. Bring your hands into Namaskara Mudra in front of the third eye. Shaktaye Vaushate. Open your hands in front of you. Touch the center of the palm with the thumb. Om Ham Shivasanaye Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now, with your thumb, you're going to slide your thumb from the top to the bottom of each of the fingers, starting with the little finger, as we chant each mantra. Om Ham Satya Jatamurtaye Namaha. Om Him Vamadeva Guhyaya Namaha. Om Hum Agar Hridayaya Namaha. Om Him Tatpurushavaktraya Namaha. Om Hum Ishanamurdaya Namaha. Now, touch the center of the palm with the thumb. Om Ham Hum Vidyadehaya Namaha. Now touch the center of the palm with the index, middle and ring fingers. Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha. Now touch the center of the palm with the thumb. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Now once again you're going to slide your thumb from the top to the bottom of each of the fingers, starting with the little finger, as we chant the following mantras. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Om Him Shase Namaha. Om Hum Shikaya Namaha. Om Him Kavachaya Namaha. Om Hastraya Namaha. Bring your hands into a fist and rotate them once around each other. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. Bring your hands into a Namaskara Mudra in front of the third eye. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Vaushate. Now open your hands in front of you and touch the center of the palm. Om Ham Shivasanaye Namaha. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Now with your ring finger and thumb, touch the heart center. Om Ham Shivasanaye Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtiye Namaha. With your little finger and thumb, touch both the knees. Om Ham Satyo Jatamurtiye Namaha. With your ring finger and thumb, touch the navel. Om Him Vamadeva Guhyaya Namaha. With the middle finger and thumb, touch the heart center. Om Hum Agar Hridayaya Namaha. With the index finger and thumb, touch the upper lip. Om Him Tatpurushavaktraya Namaha. With the thumb, touch the top of the head. Om Hom Ishanamurdaya Namaha. With the ring finger and thumb, touch the heart center. Om Ham Hom Vidyadehaya Namaha. With the index, middle and ring finger, touch the three eyes. Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha. With the ring finger and thumb, touch the heart center. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. With little finger and thumb, touch the heart center. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. The ring finger and thumb touch the top of the head. Om Him Shirase Swaha. Middle finger and thumb touch the back of the head. Om Hum Agar Om Hum Shikaye Vaushate. Now with the left hand and right hand, cross them in front of you. Keep the index fingers of both hands in a hook. Uncross your hands by rotating your hands around your head and bring your hands to your sides. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. With your right hand, tap the left palm. With your left hand, tap the right palm. Om Hastraya Pate. With your index and middle fingers, tap the left palm thrice. Om Hastraya Pate. With the index finger and thumb, tap. Snap in the 8 directions around you, once below and once above you. Om Hastraya Pate. Now bring your hands to the top of the head and slide your hands around your body and bring your hands into the Namaskar Mudra. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Next is the preparation of Samanya Argya, the water for Paramashiva Puja. Now please put some akshata, flour and sandwood paste into the Panchapatram, and we'll be chanting the Pranava mantra Om 7 times. Once you have put the items into the Panchapatram, cover the mouth of the Panchapatram with your right palm and we'll chant the Pranava mantra Om 7 times. Om 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 Om. Snap in the 8 directions around the Panchapatram, once below and once above. Om Hasraya Phate. Now, with your index finger, rotate clockwise around the Panchapatram. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. Now show the Dena Mudra to the Panchapatram. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. The next is the Avahanam, the invocation of Paramashiva. Please take some akshata and offer it at Paramashiva's feet. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Now please take a few flowers in your hands. Close your eyes. Visualize Bhagavan Paramashiva in your inner space. Offer the flowers at Paramashiva's feet at the end of the mantra. Lalate Tripundre Nityajritakasturi Tilakaha Spuranmaladhara Gopi Navasanaha Dadano Dishtaram Sharasi Vanirajan Shashikalam Pradipa Sarvesha Marunagiri Yogi Vijayate Induniva Panchamukahastadashayuktam Shulam Rikatankam Asivajram Abhayam Syat Pashavardam Kushamanichwalanavame Shvetakamalāsana Sadashiva Swarupam Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Offer the flower at Paramashiva's feet. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Dhyayami Avahayami. Now please bring your palms in front of Paramashiva, facing upward and the thumb touching the center of the palm. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Tyavahana Mudram Pradashya. Turn the palm facing downward. Stapana. Bring the hands into a fist with the thumbs pointed up. Sannidhana. Bring the thumb inside the fist. Nishtana Mudram Pradashya. Interlace the fingers inside out. Astraya Humpatti Kalakanti Mudram Pradashya. Bring your hands into Linga Mudra. Linga Mudram. Namaskara. Namaskara Mudram. Now with your index finger rotate clockwise around the Atmalinga. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum iti Avakuntana Mudram cha Pradashya. The next is the Upachara Puja, the external worship, starting with the Asanam, the sacred seat. Now please take a few akshata in your hand and offer it at Paramashiva's feet at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Asanam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Padya Achamana Nargya. Now please take the Padyam, the water in your Uddharani, show to the base of the Atmalinga and pour it into the Achamana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Take another Uddharani in your hands, show it to the middle of the Atmalinga and pour it into the Achamana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Take another Uddharani of water, show it to the top of the Atmalinga and pour it into the Achamana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Swaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Padyachamanargyam Dattvat. The next is the offering of Snaniyam, the ritualistic bath. Now please take an Uddharani of water in your hands. Slowly offer it on to Paramashiva along with the mantra and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Snanam Samarpayami. Snananantaram Samarpayami. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. The next is the offering of Vastram, the sacred clothes and jewelry. Now please take some akshata in your hands and hover it around the Vastram and offer it at Paramashiva's feet at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Vastra Yajna Bhavita Uttaryavarnatam Akshatan Samarpayami. Next is the offering of sandalwood paste. Now please take the sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it on the Atmalinga and offer the kumkum on top of the sandalwood paste. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Gandhan Dharayami. And now offer the kumkum on top of the sandalwood paste. Gandhasyobari Hardra Kumkumachurnam Samarpayami. Now we'll be entering into the Ashtapushpa Puja, where we will be offering a flower to the various different forms of Paramashiva and Paramashiva Shakti. Each time the word Namaha is chanted, offer a flower onto Paramashiva. Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha. Bhavasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Sharvaya Devaya Namaha. Sarvasya Devasya Patne Namaha. ॐ ईशानाय देवाय नमः ईशानस्य देवस्य पत्न्यै नमः ॐ पशुपते देवाय नमः पशुपते देवस्य पत्न्यै नमः ॐ रुद्राय देवाय नमः रुद्रस्य देवस्य पत्न्यै नमः ॐ उग्राय देवाय नमः उग्रस्य देवस्य पत्न्यै नमः ॐ भीमाय देवाय नमः भीमस्य देवस्य पत्न्यै नमः ॐ महते देवाय नमः महतो देवस्य पत्न्यै नमः ॐ हां हौं शिवाय नमः श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्तिसमेत श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः अष्टपुष्पपूजां समर्पयामि. The next is the offering of Bilvavatram. Now take a Bilvavatram in your hands or a flower in your hands and offer it at Paramashiva's feet at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Bilvavatram Samarpayami. Next is the Ganta Puja. Now please take an udhani of water and sprinkle it on the bell. Om Hastraya Bhate Om Hastraya Namaha. Now take another udhani of water and sprinkle it on the dhupa. Om Hastraya Bhate. Now take a flower and offer it on the dhupa. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the lit dhupa in your hands and slowly wave it towards Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Ata dhupaha Om Uddipya Svajata Vedo Bhagninirritim Mama Pashurgashya Mahyamavahati Vanam Jadisho Disha Mano Higam Sirjata Vedo Gamashram Purusham Jagate Avibhradadnagahi Sriyama Paripataya. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Deepam Dhupamaghrabayami. Take an udhani of water, show it to the Atmalinga and pour it into the Atmana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Svadha. The next is the offering of Deepa. Please take an udhani of water and sprinkle on the Deepa. Om Hastraya Bhade. Offer a flower on the Deepa. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the Deepa in your hand and slowly wave it towards Paramashiva along with the mantra. Please ring the bell as you do so. Om Uddipya Svajata Vedo Pagninirritim Mama Pashugashya Mahyamavah Jivanam Jadisho Disha Mano Higam Chejata Vedo Gamashvam Purusham Jagate Avibhradagna Agahi Sriyama Paripataya. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Naived Deepam Sandarshayami. Now take an udhani of water, show it to the base of the Atmalinga and pour it into the Achamana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Svadha. Next is the offering of Naivedyam. Take an udhani of water and sprinkle on the Naivedyam. Om Hastraya Bhate. Offer a flower on the Naivedyam. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take an udhani of water in your hands and slowly wave it towards Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Naivedhyam Om Madhvataritāye Mudakshadandi Sindavaha Madhvena Santoshadihi Madhanaktamutoshasi Madhuvatpati Vagumnajaha Madhudyorastana Pita Madhuvano Vanasphadir Madhuvagamastu Suryaha Madhirgavabhavantunaha Madhu Madhu Madhu. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Naivedhyam Nivedayami. Take an udhani of water, show to the middle of the Atmalinga and pour it into the Atmana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Svadha. Next is the offering of Tambulam. Please take some akshata in your hands and offer it at Paramashiva's feet along with the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Tambulam Samarpayami. Next is the offering of Neerajanam. Take an udhani of water and sprinkle it on the Aarti. Om Hastraya Bhate. Offer a flower on the Aarti. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the Aarti in your hands and slowly wave it towards Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Neerajanam Om Somo Vaetasya Rajyamadatte Yo Rajasan Rajyo Vaskome Nejate Devasuva Metani Hariganti Bhavanti Etavanto Vai Devanagam Savaha Saivasmai Savan Prayachanti शयनं पुनः सुबन्ते राज्याय देवसुराजा भवति न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कृतोऽयमग्निः समेन भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि त्वं भवानी सहितं नमामि त्वं भवानी सहितं नमामि. Now please take a flower, hover it around the arati and offer it at Paramashiva's feet. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Karpur Nirajanam Sandarshayami Rakshanarayami. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali. Now please take a flower in your hands and slowly bring your hands into the Atmanjali Mudra and offer the flower at Paramashiva's feet at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaaya Namaha. Pushpanjalim Samarpayami. Next is the Shivamula Mantra Japa. Now please chant the Shivamula Mantra and the Gayatri Mantra Japa. Please take your Yajna Pavita with your right hand, cover your right hand, and chant the Gayatri Mantra 11 times internally. Once you have completed chanting the Gayatri Mantra 11 times internally, you can chant the Shivamula Mantra 11 times. Next is the Shama Prarthana. Please place some akshata, flowers, and if you have the Durva grass, place that in your hands. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Om Hem Kavachaya Hum. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Now please pour an udhani of water in your hands and offer the contents of your hands onto the right hand side of Paramashiva at the end of the mantra. During this chant, please pray to Paramashiva to forgive you for all the mistakes you have done during this puja, knowingly, unknowingly, and shower you with the blessings and manifest the reality you are offering this puja for. ॐ यत्किञ्चित् कर्म देवेश सदा सुकृतदुष्कृतं तन्मेष पदस्तस्य भुङ्क्ष्वक्षभयशङ्कर शिवो दाता शिवो भोक्ता शिवः सर्वम् इदं जगते शिवो यदिति सर्वत्र यशिवः सोऽहमेव तु ॐ हां हौं शिवाय नमः. Next is the Tattvachanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Please bring your hands into the Gokarna Mudra. Pour an udhani of water in your hands. Om Atmanattum Shodayami Swada. ॐ विद्यातत्त्वं शोधयामि सदा ॐ शिवतत्त्वं शोधयामि सदा ॐ हां हृदयाय नमः With this, we come to the end of the puja. Let's all bring our hands into the Namaskara Mudra, close our eyes, and from the space of the gratitude, let us chant the Purna Mantra. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. We can all perform the Ashtanga Namaskaram at Swamiji's feet. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.